sorry. Alright, what's up, chat? We're gonna be racing a couple cars today. Just bought this one, cause why not? Add it to the collection. Let's see if we can get it to 400 plus, hopefully. Yep, okay. It's not bad. I don't know about customizing the car completely. Might do a couple customizations to it, nothing insane. Just make it look better, you know? That's clean. I like the, I'll call them gills, because, you know, it's basically what they would be on a fish. Like this just looks clean. See what they got for front bumpers. Yeah, they got the off-road ones. Yeah, they got some weird bumpers here. Go with that one. That one looks like the clean, maybe. We could just stick with the original front bumper, honestly. See how it looks with everything. Let's get rid of these ugly rims, bro. These rims are hideous. Honestly, I know some good rims. Usually used on like BMWs. These. These are good rims. I don't have a problem with them. We'll go with the non-metallic matte finish. Gloss, non-metallic, matte. I know it doesn't do anything to the second rim because we'll be changing it anyway, but there we go. We'll do that. And because I like it, we'll do middle. There we go.
You goof.
Whoa. What was all that about? Call me a goof? Watch.
Why
good.
no school?
Yep, there it is. Oh, you know, throwing up's not exactly allowed. In a technicality. Funny enough, I like just
I'll get good.
Okay. Like, what the heck, man? I was... Okay. I had my YouTube shorts open. That was my bad.
Just don't throw up.
Oh, you're right. You're so right for that. I wish I could control that power. Alright. That's ugly. Oh, I forgot about this. You can make this puppy wide. I actually like that. I don't like the massive spoilers. I'm gonna black out the tail lights because I'm like that. Okay. Daytime. I have no clue how this thing drives. I've only ever used this thing as a drift car, so yeah. we're looking for a couple things with this car. The turning on this thing has to be good. So if this thing isn't drifting around corners, then I have to mess with my live tuning and all that.
Well, see you later.
See you, bud. I'll be there tomorrow because I have to.
Got to do school.
Yeah, I'm doing that later. Because luckily I have all the stuff at home. Okay. One of my favorite races to test cars.
Goated.
Let's see what we can get here. What a good time on this track is like under 2 minutes, but that's with like perfect drive. Wait, is it this track or? Might not be this track. No, I think it's the other one. Alright. Another thing. A little guide to anyone watching. Oh wow, this thing turns well. That was just me not expecting it to turn. When you start races, you should always try to use at least 3 NOS. Because it'll give you a pretty big lead. Pretty good start to any race, honestly. It also depends what the CPUs do. I have to be careful on this jump. There we go. Luckily this thing turns amazingly. Now it's just a matter of like, does it maintain speed around turns? I'm also gonna try to hit the shortcut up here, so that anyone watching, you can learn this shortcut. I haven't perfected it ever, but that's alright. You live and learn, you know. Okay, it's right up here. Gotta like slow down, and it's that little spot right there. And then you NOS past the barriers. There's a little road spot where if you do good, you can get it, and you get pretty good time skip on it. Yeah, this thing actually turns. I have to be careful on this turn. I always mess this turn up. Like, every time I do that turn, it sends me into like that area next to me, and I just can't get back on. I tell you what, this thing is turning beautifully. This is like the perfect turning that you would want from a car. I'm just kind of drifting around these smaller turns just in case, because lately I've been using a lot of cars that just don't turn well. So I should have assumed this thing turned well, because it's like one of the best drift cars. Not a bad time, I don't think. 252, not bad, not bad. With basically perfect driving. We take those, we take those. Alright, what's a person over here? Alright, next race that you use really good for testing cars is right here. Arian is so good for testing cars, because its turns are really nice, and like, how do I explain that? It's got a lot of turns, so you're able to like test how good this car is in turns and out of turns. Oh, that was bad on my part. I'm horrible. I'm washed. This ain't it. This car goes, too. I usually slow down here because, yep, there's always a van or a truck just camping right there. Really. I like just joined the server, too. I think it's dumb that you can't create your own lobby. Because if I could just have an open lobby. But, unless you can, and I'm just actually an idiot. I could have Googled it before going live. That's alright. Like, okay, this start right here, always hold X at the start, and then always turn this way, because the CPU's... Okay, so this thing has really bad acceleration. Wow, that was not nice from the CPU. So yeah, this thing's acceleration, not great. At least not from the beginning. Because usually... Oh wow, I've never taken that turn so perfect. I've literally never taken that sharp turn so perfectly before. But yeah, like a good time on this track is like 2 minutes 26 seconds with perfect driving. Not sure if I'll get that, but we'll see what we can do here. Honestly, probably could have just played solo, but I thought it'd be more fun to play online. Oh, that was an early turn. That was so bad. That was an actual horrible turn there. Oh yeah, this car, like, it's really good at turning, but it's not good at, like, maintaining speed out of the turns. Because there's cars that out of a turn, bro. That was kind of a bad turn. I went too early on the apex. I am not going to explain what an apex is. Explaining an apex is very complicated. Actually, not very complicated. Basically, the apex is the inside of like a 90-degree turn. Or any turn, honestly. Like this turn, that's the apex.
Legends.
No, not Apex Legends. I hate that game. With a passion. Yeah. Sub 3 minutes. Almost sub 3. Not bad. This car's not bad. Pretty good car. Obviously nothing compared to the Porsche. I wish this message would disappear. Because it being on the screen is kind of annoying. Yeah, 259. Not bad. The next one we'll do is Aardvark. And of course there's a truck behind me. Oh yeah, we should go off-road. Let's go off-roading. I hate how much the car gear shifts when going off-road. Like, I don't understand I'm going slow on off-road, but you don't gotta spam the gear shift noises in my ear. Aardvark is also another good race that I really like. A good time on Aardvark, I don't even remember. I think it's somewhere in 3 minutes, close to 4. I think it's like 4:26 on Aardvark. I could be wrong on that. Okay, better launch than last time. This turn, yeah, that turn's always hit or miss. Oh, here's a cool shortcut. This is actually, like, confirmed faster. That shortcut is faster every time. I've used it against actual people, and it is faster. Ooh, slippery car. That was not a bad turn, actually. That turn's always weird because it feels like your car is not turning properly. So yeah, kinda have to help out your car a bit on that turn. Not bad on first lap, other than that one turn that we hit the borders. See if we can do better this time. There we go. No borders, which means we didn't get slowed down. That, like, literally that shortcut saves you a mad amount of time, as long as you have NOS. Don't go that shortcut if you don't have NOS. Oh, let's go. What a perfect turn. So much better than the lap one. That was kind of bad. The drift didn't initiate when I wanted it to, but that's fine. Yeah, this turn right here, it's like you initiate the drift, but it doesn't always come out. Ooh, that's bad. That was horrible. But yeah, I don't know how to feel about this car. Definitely better than some of the cars I've been driving lately. A lot of the cars just mad understeer. Dude, if there was barriers there, I was screwed. The reason that shortcut works, by the way, is because one of my auxiliaries is nostoration. So my NOS is a little longer than usual. Ugh. Dude, throwing up, not fun. I feel so tired. But at the same time, I know if I lay down, then I just won't fall asleep. This is so slow. Yeah, it's gonna slow me down a bit. Make up time with Nos. Yeah, 440 maybe if I get there fast enough. Yeah, 440. Not great. Not bad though. Yeah. Yeah, like a good time.
Still sub 5.
Yeah, not bad. Not a bad car by any means. Now we make our way to the dealership, and I'll drive there because I don't want to fast travel every time. I just gotta watch out for trucks or other players. I don't think there's any other players in this lobby because lobby's about to. Oh, okay. Like, how am I supposed to dodge that? I go down a hill and guess what? There's a truck. It's pretty fast on straightaways though. If its acceleration was just a little better out of turns, I think it'd be a better car. You have to be so careful going down these hills. Because you don't know what NPC they'll throw at you. Like, you could go down a hill, and on the other side, guess what? 3 ambulances, and you're dead. Might play some other games on stream today, I don't know. I just really like racing games. Oh. Alright. What's the next car? Is it a Mustang, I think? Because I have all these. Oh, it's a Plymouth. Whatever. We'll buy it. Because I have the money, you know. Only because I have the money. We'll let this thing get up to speed a little bit. There we go. Just like that one car from that one movie. Which could be a lot of movies. That was not a bad drift, but then again, this car's really slow, so. Slower cars are usually better at drifting. Yeah. Or definitely changing those rims.
Move, huh?
Because those rims are so ugly. 1 second. There we go. Alright. Now we just gotta spend a buttload of money. Fun times, right? Unfortunately, this is like hella accurate to when you want to get it like a nice souped up car in the real world. Shit's expensive. And yes, I can cuss because there's cussing in this game, so. So like if I don't say it, then someone will. I won't question it. Sorry, on my phone I also have a website that basically tells me the recommended build for this car. And I was just concerned because stock brakes are an interesting choice. See, this car is like, it's got good everything except acceleration. But because it's a muscle car, it's supposed to be like that. Muscle cars' acceleration really isn't that good. Oh, I got a score of complete in my history class. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. Fenders. Yeah, because, like, these are so ugly. Why would you put those on your car? You're just asking to be bullied at that point. I wish, the only issue I have in this game is you can't have, like, your engine stick out. If I could have my engine stick out, I would actually love it even more. See, that's clean, but I don't know. Nope, that's just ugly. I usually like these ones more. These ones just look cleaner. Maybe it's because I grew up with Hot Wheels as a kid. I don't know. I don't even think I lowered my last car, by the way. I think it was just normal. See, this car looks better already. Now, cause like there'd be people putting like this on a muscle car, and I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, that's so ugly. Should we go for like the drag racer exhaust? I don't even know what rims I want. There's not really good muscle car rims. That's the issue. I think there might be some in the back. Flashing light warning. 'Cause, like, my word. Oh yeah, there's some muscle car rims here. Okay. All the way to the back. In classic fashion, this is literally what like every muscle car driver rims look like. All black, slightly enlarged. Now we gotta go all the way back there again. Poppy Playtime, Chapter 4. Oh no, I touched my nose with my thumb. My controller is weird because I don't have like a regular controller. I have a custom one. And if any oil gets on my finger, the grip just goes away. Alright, we're gonna slam this thing. I'm not gonna worry about wrap right now. Honestly though, I wanna change the paint to like, no, I'm gonna can we go matte? We can, but I wanna go darker. Yeah, like that. Y'all get the reference. Oh, I only get 100 wraps. I know there's some in the back that I just don't use. I'll get rid of that one. Y'all get the reference, right? Yeah. Alright. Let's go see how this thing drives. Also, like, the last one felt really good. Because, I didn't have to live tune it or anything. Which obviously not everyone knows what live tuning is, but it's a mechanic in this game. Where you press left on D-pad, and you can open this menu and live tune. I didn't have to. Wow, listen to that car though. Like, that's a muscle car. Like, look at this thing too. I love muscle cars. That's one of my main issues with Need for Speed and like all racing games. Muscle cars get like no love. Muscle cars are usually really bad in racing games. Unless it's in off-road, but even then, like, best off-road cars in racing games are usually like Subarus, Honda Civics, Mitsubishi Evos, you know, all that stuff. So it's just never really muscle cars. Speaking of Mitsubishi Evos, okay, not a bad takeoff. And I don't know how this thing turns whatsoever, so okay. So yeah, that was a bit of an understeer, I'll be honest. Or not not understeer by my part, but like the turning on this thing. It doesn't even get that high speed. That's what I mean, like they make muscle cars so bad for no reason. Ooh. See, no drift there. That turn right there, not this one, but the one that I just took, can really make or break your game or your race. Because if you mess it up at all, you're getting passed unless you have a mad lead. Yeah, I wish muscle cars were a little better in racing games. Oh, dang. Funny enough, like even going for the shortcut is semi-faster as long as you can use a nitrous to speed yourself back up. I don't know if these actually slow me down. Oh, they do. Okay. See, I'm not the best car in the world, but muscle cars never are in racing games. It's alright though. They always still look the best. I don't care what anyone says. Muscle cars look so much better than imports. Or JDM, whatever you want to call it. It looks like there's a gas mask. My speedometer looks like a gas mask. Not the actual speedometer that shows on screen, but the one in my car. I can like barely see it, and it looks like a gas mask. See, it says the server will be shutting down soon, but I don't know when that is. Sorry if that was in the mic. Oh, okay. Can they just like fix my attendance, please? Did they fix my attendance? Okay, good. Got worried there. Alright, is this guy still here? What is he doing? Oh, he's got the Evo. That's, like, in a technicality, the second best car. But the issue is, like, its turning is really bad. I don't know if I have one. I might have sold mine. Yeah, like this car is so beautiful, bro. The way it looks. The thing about muscle cars is like, there's always a car on that turn, I swear. The thing about muscle cars is like, you don't need special liveries, however you pronounce it, to make it look good. You can have a solid color, and the car looks beautiful. Maybe not with all the scratches. Don't look at the scratches. But alright. So yeah, always go to the right here while nosing. My car slid a little bit to the left, which is not great, yeah. The thing about the CPU is they are programmed to block and knock you off the road. If the CPU is willing enough, they will actually full send and knock you off the road. Okay, yeah, this thing needs some live tuning. Luckily, ow! Oh my word, this thing is so slow on corners. That's not good. Like the last one I thought was slow on corners, but like, I had to use 2 NOS there just to get anything. I'm also losing, which is like crazy to me. I mean, now that I'm like away from the main pack, I should be better now. But like, oh, this guy messed up my line. I had a perfect turn there. This thing is so slow on corners. It's unbelievable. I'm just lucky that the CPUs have really bad lines. But like, usually 1 nitrous gets me out of that corner. So the fact that I have to use 2 to get me out of that corner is crazy. I'm taking my lines really well though now. Okay, let's see if we can get a genuine. Okay. Well, that answers that question. I'm gonna see if I can get a genuine turn there, but also my racing is not the greatest. Do not always copy what I do. Like that. Don't swerve. Obviously, that's a given though. But like on these 90-degree turns, um, I'm taking my, oh, the server. Well, that's a little annoying. Oh, okay. Well, let's hope it doesn't like glitch anything. It shouldn't. Yeah. See, I thought about playing COD on stream, but I know COD's not in a great state right now when it comes to just the player base. The thing about COD is, in a way, it's a lot like Fortnite. People keep saying that if they bring this back, then COD will be back, but at some point we also have to realize that part of the community is the problem. Like when we got Rebirth Island back, it was so hype. But unlike in Warzone 1, all the bad players were just stacking.
So when are you gonna get your own place?
Don't listen to him.
We already know this is a bad car, so I'm gonna just go buy another one. I think it's another muscle car, so that's fun. But yeah, in Warzone, it's a lot like Fortnite. They bring back something from the OG days, and then people complain it doesn't feel like it used to. And then they blame the devs, they blame the coding, and they blame cheaters, but a lot of the times, I think it's just stackers. Stackers have really kind of ruined Warzone. And it's like, I understand doing it in ranked, because it's ranked, but like, in a pub match, stacking's a little crazy if you ask me. Cause like, when the update came out, I feel like I already have one of those. I swear I do. We'll check later. I know I don't have a Mustang Boss though. But yeah, I tried. I tried to play Warzone after the Season 2 update because I stopped playing it because it was riddled with, you know, cheaters. And so I just became a multiplayer guy because I already had multiplayer. But then I came back to Warzone, and like my first game, you could tell SBMM wasn't set yet because in my first game I got like 14 kills. That's a clean car. I had like 14 kills, nothing special.
Hello, beautiful. I'm talking to the car.
But my next game on, it was literally just like I was playing solo duos, and it was just like I go into a building, I loot up a bit, and then a guy pushes me, right? And I'm like, ooh, okay, I got this. I shoot him a little bit, and then he starts running away, and then he comes back, but his teammate's with him. And because I'm playing solo duos, by the way, I didn't play solo duos by choice. I actually had Phil turned on, but I never had a teammate stay. Not once did my teammates stay. I didn't even talk. There was nothing that I said to them that could have made them leave, but they just kept leaving. So I was forced to basically solo duo. There was one game I played of trios where I solo trioed because both my teammates were in a party together and they backed out. And it's not like they died and backed out. I think another thing that people are doing is they think it's funny to go into a game and then just leave. Because Warzone doesn't replace your teammates like it does in multiplayer. Warzone does not replace... That's a really loud car outside. Warzone does not replace your teammates. So, if your team leaves you, yep, that's it, you're by yourself. But yeah, there was this guy who was shooting in solo duos. He came back with his teammate, and I died, okay? And then, like, I think I went there later, like, later in the game. I went back there, to loot, because there was a lot of the purple loot bins. So I went back there to loot, and they were still there, stacking in a corner. It's like, what? Why do we just allow this play style? And it wasn't like the fact that they were sitting in a corner, it was the fact that they were stacking. If they weren't stacking and I died to one dude in the corner, yeah, I'd be mad, but I wouldn't be as mad. But no, I died to stackers in a corner. So it's like, I don't know if y'all can hear my PlayStation. I hope not. Let me take my controller box off my PlayStation so it can breathe. I do have PS4, so y'all know how that is. Probably. Especially if you're still playing on PS4 in this day and age. Wow, that looks really ugly without it. Yeah, if you're like me and still playing on a PS4 in this day and age, you know the struggle. Do we go with these ones or these ones? We'll go with these ones since we used the other ones. It's just like with muscle cars, these rims are just so iconic. These are literally like super iconic rims for muscle cars. Tire size isn't bad either, but I just increased it. Because like the tire's ugly anyway. And I'm not putting the white trim on my tires, because that, in my opinion, just looks weird. My name's Warnaby. You wanna be my friend? What do y'all think about the new Poppy Playtime chapter? Huh? Anything? Any fellas in the chat? Poppy Playtime chapter 4. I see. We're not really customizing the paint either, because I kind of like the green on this thing. I think we got 400 plus. The website that I have recommends -4 downforce, so I might try that off rip just to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then +1 steering sensitivity. I don't know if that's gonna make the turning better or worse, because I'll be honest, even though I'm a car guy, I don't know what downforce does. Also, that's how I used to drive in this game. I used to drive in this game like it was Gran Turismo. I would slam the brakes before every turn, and then I would wonder why I'm losing. Because like I had 400 plus before my friends did on my Porsche. like, that's the first car you should buy. Every time, it should be the Porsche RSR. Always the Porsche RSR. As soon as you're able to buy it, you should. Because you don't need Ultimate Plus parts to make that thing 400 plus. You literally just need Elite parts to make it 400 plus, which I think is a little stupid, but okay, this thing has great cornering. I was also able to maintain speed around that corner too. Like the fact that I came out of that corner at 172 miles per hour, or the kilometers, miles, okay. Making sure I have my speed thing set. Oh, that's so bad. That was just on me, but like, not bad. Yeah, that turn right there. And the bridge one. If you mess up the bridge one in an online game where you're racing against real people, that one can also kind of throw your game out the window. This car's not bad. I'll be honest, not bad. See, the thing is, like, I don't know if I want to take a shortcut, but I do every time. Oh my, that might have been the best and worst way I've ever taken that shortcut, because I hit the shortcut like perfectly. And then I lost control. By the way, if you see like my camera just randomly shake like that, it's because I'm braking. So I slam on the brakes, it'll bring my camera closer. So I'm gonna talk about while I'm racing. Honestly, I recently got the Crew Motorfest, another racing game. And if you like Gran Turismo, I'd recommend it. Because the way you race in that game is a lot like Gran Turismo. You brake before every turn, and then gas through the turns, basically. This thing's really, like, it swerves a lot. Not bad time, though, honestly. It's pretty good around the turns. Yeah, I've been playing the Crew Motorfest as well lately. And would only recommend it if you like Gran Turismo. If you don't like Gran Turismo, it's just not... It's not a game for you. Also, I'm sorry I'm doing like the same races, but it is literally the best way to test out cars. Sonic, Arian, and Aardvark are the best races to test cars. Because Sonic has that straightaway. Okay. Sonic is really good for testing, like, if it has the potential to be a good drag car. Because that really long straightaway, yep, there's another car there is on this turn every time. Every time on this turn, there is a car. There's another reason, or not another reason, but something about this game that you'll notice. I don't do night races that much. And it's because of the NPCs. I'm not bad that I can't avoid them. It's just annoying because like every time you go to do a turn, they send a truck at you, and it's like, how am I supposed to know if I'm good at the game if there's a truck in my face? This one's a lot better than the Plymouth. Like, I'm keeping up with Paganis, at least I think these are Paganis. Yeah, those ugly things. I'm sorry, like, when I'm being serious, or like, I'm being serious when I say I much rather prefer muscle cars. If I had to list it, it would be muscle cars, JDM, and I know this next one is like technically JDM as well, but like sports cars, and then I'm going rally cars, and let's just say hypercars are last on the list. I really don't like hypercars. The only hypercars I like are like the Formula racing ones. I don't know what they're called. My friend told me one time and I just did not remember. ADHD said nah to that information. Actually, a little tip about Need for Speed. When you go to initiate a drift, which by the way, initiating a drift is literally just letting off the gas and then pressing it again, or holding it again. That's how you, like, a way to initiate a drift. But if you feel like your car is not drifting, you can press the brake, because it'll make your back end get thrown out more. Not your handbrake. Your handbrake should be like your last resort every time. But like on the turn that's coming up, the big one, this turn over here, what I'm doing to be able to take it is I'm holding the brake through that turn basically. Not the entire time, sometimes I'm pressing it, but like to initiate that drift, I'm just letting off the gas and then holding it again. But if you need help, first of all, if you're taking turns and it feels like it's not turning, adjust your downforce first. Downforce should be the first thing you always touch, just so you get more turning. 310's not bad. I think I got 310 there. But yeah, at some point I'll probably mute, because as a child, I'm kidding, but I still am in school, technically. So I do have homework and work to do because I am homesick. I do have stuff I have to do. It's like 3 pages, and then I'm in this online class where basically every day I do 2 quizzes. So I think what I'll do is we'll do aardvark. Also, aardvark's a really good way to get money. 59,000 is not bad. Now, yes, you can do the glitch. I'll be honest, I have used the glitch before. That's the reason I'm at 14 mil now. This takeoff's like usually gonna be better because none of the enemies are 400 plus. But yeah, like I held that brake through that turn just so I could complete the turn and not get completely screwed over. Yeah, that's a mad time skip. Oh, that's not loaded in. When it's bright like this, I really don't like it. Because then that tunnel is basically screwed. Also, I'll teach you all a little something about apex lines. You should really be trying to... Now on these, it really doesn't matter. Ooh. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad. Oh my word. On those like big turns, it really doesn't matter. In turns like that, but like the 90-degree turns specifically, you should always be trying. Wow, that was horrible. That wasn't even like a good example of apex lines. I am so sorry for this brightness. Like, it's affecting my game, if y'all can see that. But like this right here, you want to start on the outside, and then go on the inside. And then, your drifts should usually end on the outside of a turn. So basically start out, go in, and then go back out. Oh my word. I hate how bright it is, bro. It always messes with the tunnels. But yeah, you should always try to start out, and then go in, and then go back out. A lot of the times you can't do it on these turns, so it's a little hard to do it on the 180 turns. So don't worry about it on 180 turns, but 90-degree turns, or these ones, these little ones, you can do it too, but it's just better to stay on the inside. But yes, outside, inside, out. Every time. That's what you should be trying to do every time you do an apex line. You can kind of do it here, but I always hit the wall here because I'm going too fast, unless I slam the brakes. But like outside, inside, out. Try to be as far out as possible without hitting anything. Because basically the faster you can straighten your wheels, the faster you'll be going. But some cars just have an issue with straightening back out. So one thing you can do is literally just let off the joystick. Pretty simple strategy, honestly. See, now on these turns, I'm just kind of being cocky because, well, 8th place is right there, so. You can kind of understand why I'm being cocky. Also, what's weird is you can also like initiate a drift, but not do the drift because it'll actually make you turn better. Wow. 5 minutes is actually really bad. I thought I was doing a lot better, but those turns really kill the speed on this car. Oh, I thought we black screened. So yeah, I'm gonna that's creating a clip. I don't know if I can mute perchance. Um, okay, so I don't know if I'm able to mute my mic because unfortunately, I don't have a mute button. So Let me turn this back on. What's up, chat? I don't know if y'all can hear me. If y'all can, I'm back. Tried to be as fast as possible. Yeah. But we're back. We are back. Did we just do Aardvark, right? We just completed Aardvark, or did we just get here? Oh, we just completed. Yeah, you're right. So now, we're going to... Oh, okay. Don't honk at me. You're the one who kept going. We're gonna go to the dealership and buy the next car. Now you may be wondering, why am I doing this? Honestly, just to own every car. And it's like if one's better at drifting, which I don't really do drifting much in this because I don't like drifting in games because they don't do a great job of making it accurate. Like in racing games, they don't really implicate how important braking is. But like I'll be hitting the brake and it's not doing what it's supposed to do when you drift. Look at that, there was 2 trucks on that hill, bro. You know how crazy that is? I have to slow down here because I don't know what's here. Yep, car. I still hit it? Why did the NPC just drift? I'm so confused. Whoa. That threw me off so much. That NPC just drifted. Oh, it's gonna be really bright. I'm sorry, chat. I thought it would be fixed by now, or like, you know, it'd be darker by now. Well, my car's falling apart. I've been hitting too many CPUs apparently. Oh, you can kind of hear it. The damage mechanic in this game is actually kind of fun because they do a good job of making your car sound beat up. So like if I park, you can like hear that whistling. You can hear a little whistling. One second, chat. Just have to do something. Okay. So, I never checked if I own this. I know I own this. I raced it literally last night. I don't own this. The Mazda MX-15. Where I live, I will not say where I live, but where I live, this is actually a really common car to see. If you see a Mazda where I live, this is usually the Mazda you're seeing. And not like tuned or anything, just like casual driver has this car. So yeah. I got an email. I need to check that. That guy was going. Dude, I wonder if his profile pictures ever actually messed anyone up. Okay, what's this email about? Because I have to check my emails now because of college and stuff.
Alright, new wheels.
Because
Hey,
after high school,
now.
I'm going to college, hopefully, unless I don't graduate, which my parents are really worried about. But little do they My parents are just really worried about me graduating. A lot of people are actually. It's not that I'm stupid. It's I miss a lot of school. Like I'm sick a lot, so it's a little difficult. Did we engine swap? Why is this car so weak? Yeah, we engine swapped. It's just like the power. I mean, it's not a muscle car, so it's not gonna have like mad power. But I mean, the high speed's getting there. Yeah. I mean, I have no doubt that it's gonna get to 400 plus, but it's just like the stats on this thing are interesting. It's already 400 plus. Wow, that's surprising actually. So I stand corrected. Power also just really isn't on, or like you're not gonna have high power. Excuse me, on a lot of cars. Another thing that I find annoying is like my new teachers. Like one of my teachers was literally asking like why I'm missing school so much, and it's like I understand your concern, sir. But if I want to tell you why I miss school, I will. Do not ask me personally. That's kind of weird, in my opinion. Maybe it's just me and I'm paranoid, but I just don't like when people are in my business, you know? Cause it's like, why do you, I mean, it's not why do you care, but like, why are you asking? Teach your class. It's a little annoying, I guess. That's probably just me thinking that, but in my opinion, it's annoying. So, let's get rid of this convertible hood, right? Please tell me we can. Of course we can't. You can on the regular Miata, which is interesting. That just looks ugly. We're not really gonna focus on customizing these cars today, or like livery wise, livery, however you want to say it. Yeah, livery wise and rim wise. I realized it was just taking up a lot of time. So yeah, we'll see how this car performs. Off to Sonic we go. I like how it has that antenna, so it kind of just looks like an RC car. Other unreal thing about this game, the antenna's not shaking. The antenna would literally be shaking like crazy if this were real. This is a solo race, no challenge everyone. I don't even know if this car's good. Who knows, I might play some Brawlhalla on stream. I don't know. Brawlhalla's kind of like, I don't want to do Brawlhalla as a job. Oh wow, this thing takes off. Like, I feel like I only need 2 NOS here. I could have used 3 because really long straightaway, but... Ooh, okay. I expected it to turn more. That's on me. But when it did drift, it drifted pretty well. One thing I like about this straightaway is it really tests, the top speed of your car on a straightaway. Yo, why did it stop drifting? It just stopped drifting. Did y'all see that? Ooh, that was a bad apex. Speaking of apex, should I bring back apex with the boys? I know Apex hasn't fixed the issue where y'all can't hear the boys, which is a little unfortunate, but also kind of good. Okay, hold up. My hand's itchy. Like, really. I'm online. I forgot it doesn't pause. Oh, I forgot it doesn't pause. My car's totaled now. I wondered why my car was, like, still moving in the pause menu. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, I know. Like, I don't understand how he does it. There's a guy I watch. Shout out Milita Gaming, or however you pronounce it. He literally takes that shortcut, like, almost perfectly. Unless the live tuning on his car is bad. Literally every time he takes it perfectly. Meanwhile, me, if I take that turn, then I'm just messing up. But I have an emotional moment, I'm kidding. But I have a mental breakdown, be like, I'm always a mess up. I can't do anything right, guys. One of my family's disappointed in me. That hits a little too hard. That hits a little too close to home. It's not a slow car by any means, I'll tell you that much. Got good turning too. Yeah. We can hit this gas station and then... Dude, I was so confused. My friend sent me a snap, and he was wearing a suit, but then I realized I didn't open his snap from yesterday. So I was out here like, where is he going? Cause like, we all planned to play games today. Or at least, you know, that was like a plan. I don't know if it's actually gonna happen because his brother, another one of my friends, doesn't get up at a great time. He'll get up super late. I'm not gonna call him out. But I mean, if we play with him today, y'all will know who it is. Because we'll be dogging on him about it. Every time there's a car on that turn, I'll never be able to hit that with like a perfect drift. But that's fine. Yo, chat, am I not on the race? Yo, Jet. My game bugged? Chat, lobby's broken, confirmed. What if we try Aardvark? This car is kind of fast off-road, not gonna lie, and I don't even have an off-road build for it. Huh, weird. Weird. Maybe I can't do the other one because, like, there's too many people already doing that one. I don't know. Yeah. Also, sorry there's no music. I'm pretty sure the music in this game is copyrighted, so that's not ideal. I'm talking about the music. That launch was basically perfect. Oh, of course, I mess up the most perfect start because I literally fat finger the joystick. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of drift into the off-road here a bit. I have no clue if it's faster, so don't try that. Yeah, don't be trying some of all the stuff I'm doing. Oh wow. I think a lot like the Fairyland, the Nissan Fairyland that we drove earlier. I'm not used to how well this thing turns. Like that was such an early and good turn that I just wasn't expecting it to be that good. Like its turning is so good that I didn't even come close to that rail. Oh wow, that was bad. Whatever, we can use 3 NOS. We have refills, it's okay. I'm gonna hit that tree. Oh. I thought I was going to, I'm gonna be honest, chat. I legit, like, I've hit that tree so many times trying to take that shortcut. Like, the other night, me and my friends were playing, and I took that shortcut face first into a tree, and it threw my entire race. But, you'll notice that most of the time, we're doing daytime races, because in my opinion, nighttime races are not fun. Oh, I hate when it does that. I think what happens is right around there, the car lifts up off the ground. So because the car's lifting, I'm not able to turn more. Alright, let's try that race again. I don't know why it sends me off-road. Like, can I go around? No. Because that's I'd have to take a long way. I'd have to take the long way around. The one with the prettiest of views. And I sure would like some sweet company. So yeah, my friends might invite me to play something. And if you're familiar with me streaming, you already know that unfortunately, in order to switch games, I have to end stream. So I think this race is just broken. That's fine. This car is good. Oh, he's on it. There we go. Actually, let's just fast travel. Alright. I already own one of those. The what? The Mercury Cougar. This thing is kinda ugly, not gonna lie. Honestly, I say we skip to the Acura because I'm kind of excited to test out this car. Not because it's like my favorite car or anything, because it's definitely not. But like, I have a feeling this thing is secretly good. Also, I noticed something the other day, chat. There is no Toyotas in this game. So I don't know if they just didn't get the permissions or if they didn't add it, because I keep seeing this video. Like if you look up Need for Speed Heat on like YouTube, there's this one video that shows up of this guy reaching like 300 miles in a Toyota in what looks like Need for Speed Heat.
You moving up in the world. None of that hoopty shit for you no more.
So I don't know if my friends are gonna play because uh, one of my friends got stuck doing stuff. So we'll see if he gets to play later or not. If not, then we'll probably be playing this game for a while. Okay, here's the issue with playing other games, right? I only play Apex with the boys, literally, because I do hate Apex. I'll be honest. And funny enough, I have three heirlooms in that game. Yet I still hate the game, and it's just because like it very well could be a skill issue, but I feel like third partying is meta. Third partying is just meta in that game. If you prioritize third partying people in Apex, you might get I wouldn't say might, you probably will get a lot of kills, or at least a decent amount of damage, because it's just like you get done with a fight and you want to take time to loot up, but either you get shot at or one of your teammates does, and then you get knocked because you got caught looting, basically. It's just really unfortunate to have to deal with. So yeah. It's just really annoying to have to deal with third partiers. And it's like people only do it because they've gotten third partied before. I know it's true. People only do it because they've been third partied. No, not that one. That one's ugly. I like me and my friends, or me and the boys, we third party of people a lot because you kind of have to, or else it's kind of boring. Like we complain about not getting into a fight, and then when we get into a fight, we either just immediately lose, or we kill the squad and then get third partied. Funny enough, you can make this car really ugly. I think you can just remove this, can't you? Yeah. I know I'm talking to myself, but that's alright. That's not my PlayStation, right? The PlayStation is hot, but it's also a PS4, so let's be honest. The PlayStation being warm, nothing new. Why does this car look good? Like, why do I actually like the way this car looks, even without the spoiler? I think it looks better without the spoiler. Let's just hope it performs. The live tuning that it suggests is a little weird. A little interesting, you could say. But it says 3 positive and 3 negative for downforce, which basically is the middle. Why does this car look good? Oh, that's why this thing doesn't turn. That's not good. Well, Oh yeah, they have drift style on brake. That for recommended. I don't know how drift style brake works, like completely. Like I'll be honest, do I press it while I'm on the gas? This thing goes, bro. Oh my word. Like for a car that doesn't turn, this thing zooms on straightaways, I can tell. This thing's gonna be great for drag racing. Will this be my second dragster? Because I already have one, which is I wanna build like all my dragsters to be sleepers, so they all look as ugly as possible, but then they just go. So we'll see how the turning is on this thing. Hopefully it's decent. Okay, so that's why people don't go on that side. Good to know. It's also gonna be me figuring out how drift. Oh, that's how it works. Got it. So you just don't let off the gas, but you have to brake in order to do it. This thing should reach 232, right? Yeah. Okay. I feel like with better stuff, like a 15-pound. Wait, that actually could help. That actually could help, like, tremendously. Oh, wait, you can tap it? Oh, but you still want to hold it if it's a deep turn. Got it. Why? This thing's actually kind of good. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is kind of good, especially on straightaways. I feel like I'm never gonna get that shortcut down, but like, it's still faster than taking the full turn, which is funny. Like, even if you mess it up, it's faster than taking the full turn. This car's actually pretty decent. Kind of excited to see how it performs, like, on a turn heavy map, you know? Like on Aardvark or Arian. By the way, if you wonder why I honk sometimes, it's because my joysticks actually can, like, disconnect. But I'm just making sure that the joystick stays in. But I don't think it can on this one because I actually tried to take it out the other day and it did not want to come loose. That's not bad. 253 is really not that bad. I think this car alone is a sleeper. It's just a matter of figuring out what it's good at and what it's not. Because, like, that was a mostly, like, straightaway map. So yeah, now we're gonna try Arian again. See if we can get Arian to work with this car. Because the last one was a no-no. I wish I could, like, delete all my liveries, so that I could basically just restart. Because I have the max amount of liveries because I didn't know there was a max amount that you could download. Or have. I should say. Because there's a max amount you can just have. Oh, I actually got to take the turn and it was perfect. Okay, let's see if Aaron works this time. Who's this guy? Okay. We're gonna go do aardvark, and then we're gonna leave this lobby and just go play solo. Since Arian's not working. Because Arian's like one of my favorite races. As good as aardvark is, because aardvark is also a really good one. Why am I going so fast off-road on this thing? Because like I've just been playing solo on these races anyway, so might as well just go into an offline game. Alright. Remember, always hold your NOS button at the beginning. Not bad. And of course. I think it's funny that I said of course before I even hit it, because I just saw my car swerving and I just knew. I think going off-road on this first turn isn't too bad. This thing is actually really slow on corners, so. Like if I was in an online race right now, I probably would have gotten past. Now would have I got my spot back? Probably, but that's not the point. Something on my face is like itchy, kinda. There we go, I got it. I think it was a piece of hair. See, that was good. And we managed to dodge the barrier this time. But you should always like try to NOS as soon as possible. Especially because then when you leave the off-road, you'll have some NOS left over from the one you used while you were off-road. Yeah, as soon as you can, straighten out. Because the faster you can straighten out, the faster your car is gonna be able to speed up. Every time. But make sure to also take your apex lines well. Because if you're not taking good apex lines, then you're not getting good speed out of your turns either. I think this car is good. Not like the best. Yeah, that was just bad driving by me. as soon as you're on that off-road. Honestly, it's probably better to do it beforehand. Or like, you know, you're like about to do it. You know, you're about to go off-road, so you nos when you're about to. This car's actually really good at braking. The brakes on this thing are actually really good. I also like how much it can accelerate out of a corner. Like being able to accelerate as much as this car does out of a drift is rather impressive. Like 20 miles per hour just by leaving the turn is not bad. I definitely think this is a good car, for sure. This car, rather good car. I think we'll do one more car. Oh, baby, I don't even remember. I think I started to stream pretty early. Like, I want to say 7, but that could be very, very wrong. But, yeah. Okay. Remember, we're skipping this. The Subaru BRZ. Premium 14. Alright. Let's see. Okay, these taillights look familiar, so I've probably seen this car in real life. They look like the pew pews from Slugterra. I really hope pew pews isn't a bad word now, because of what it's supposed to mean. I mean, then again, this game has curse words, but there's a difference between talking about, or like saying curse words, and talking about pew pews.
Oh, nice wheels.
So it's hard to differentiate which one's like okay and which one's not, you know. Yeah, this will be the last car that I do, and then I'm not gonna leave you guys on pause because I know it's just boring to see just the PlayStation stream loading screen, which is not fun to stare at by any means. So I'll be letting y'all go, you know. Y'all can go watch someone else, you know. I mean, obviously you're free to go anytime, but I appreciate it when you stay. Okay, Pro Brakes. That's one, yeah, one after. Oh wow, I haven't equipped these tires in a while. I've been using a lot of race tires, because race tires are usually actually better than track, but okay. I don't know what that noise is. That could be my tinnitus. And y'all can't hear that, but there's like noise. It could be that the one NPC. Also, if you see that Miata in the background, the one with the massive spoiler, that one is not my regular Miata that I track drive. That's my off-roader. I have an off-road Miata. The one I prefer to drive. Does that look clean? Yes, it does. Cause like I'll happily wear this, you know. Now spoiler wise, probably not. Do we want to go for the bareback again? That kind of looks cool. That actually looks cool. We'll just leave it. I think this body kit is just... It's the carry. Oh, we can get a carbon hood. Oh, let's get like just a regular carbon. Not a regular carbon hood, because regular carbon hoods just don't look good. You can go... No, it kind of looks ugly. Like that. Oh wait, that's what we can change. We can change taillights to black. Chat, should we change window tint to the darkest possible? Yeah, why not? Alright. Let's send her out. See what she's like on the road. But yeah, there was a conversation I was talking about. Oh yeah, there's no Toyotas in this game. Like, the fact that there's not even a Toyota Supra is kind of surprising. Because, you know, like, Toyota Supra is an iconic car. Okay, the website recommends that all that be max negatives, so we'll see why that is in a bit. I mean, right now cornering or not cornering, but like just like 45-degree turning doesn't feel bad. I did say I was gonna go to a regular lobby, or like a solo lobby, but because this is the last car we're gonna be testing. Unfortunately, there will be some cars y'all just don't get to see tested. Oh, well, I wouldn't say y'all don't get to see tested, but like, I already own them. So it's like, if I want. Like, if y'all want to see that. I think this is a brake. I feel like this should have brake drift on. Because that turn was not great. Oh, this thing picks up speed. Yeah, I feel like this thing's supposed to be a brake drifter. I didn't check that yet. Oh, well, actually. That wasn't a brake drift that time. By the way, you can still do brake drifts. Oh, yeah, this car might be a brake drifter. You can still do brake drifts, it's just... like with gas. It's just when you have gas on, you literally just get to let off the gas instead of having to brake every time. Because having to press the brake every time isn't exactly ideal. Yet it's still faster to do it that way. Like once I'm able to perfect it though, because I think that's one of the reasons I'm getting bad times on this track. Is because I have to, because I'm not hitting that perfectly. I will say, I haven't really checked, but around corners, this thing's not bad. Or like, when you have to do a sharp turn. This thing really picks back up. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do this race, and then Aardvark, because Arian's broken. The Aardvark will be our test for corners, just to see how cornering is. Yeah, this car feels actually nice. Especially with the live tuning. The live tuning feels good. 255. Okay. Oh, pardon me. That was nasty. Okay, let's see where the GPS takes us to Aardvark. I don't know why that one guy is showing up on my map. Oh my word, this thing maintains speed around corners. Hold up. This car could be viable. Hold up. This could be like a new car that I race against friends. Because there's a couple cars that I race against friends that like can put up with Porsches. Because like one of them right now has to use Porsches because he doesn't have all the Ultimate parts or Ultimate Plus parts. So he's not able to get his all of his cars to 400 plus. But I mean, like, even then, I feel like with good enough driving, I can probably outspeed. The launch isn't the greatest on this car, I'll be honest. I want to see how cornering is. Oh wow. That thing turned a lot more than expected. Also, with that shortcut, you want to try to get on the road. As fast as possible. Alright. First turn. We had to slow down to hit the turn, but I mean, it's not horrible in the turns. It's not Porsche level in the turns, but okay, so I need to drift on that. Got it. Like, I maintained over 100 miles per hour on that turn. Okay, yeah. So this guy definitely needs some drift help on some of these shorter turns. See, I was just far enough on that on the launch to where it didn't consider I was off-road on that turn. This car is honestly really good. I wouldn't recommend it for like competitive use. But like, if you and your friends are racing and y'all are doing no Porsches, I'd say you can pull this thing out. This thing on 90-degree turns is actually really nice. This thing takes 90s really well. No, that's fine. We'll go this way. We'll go this way. It's a lot slower, but I just didn't hold the brake enough for me to be able to drift good enough on that. Once again, I go into that drift and it's not considering me to be off-road. That was risky, bro. That was a risky drift, but we made it in the end there. Almost my best time on this race. Got third-partied. Alright, 443. Not bad. I'll definitely be using this car. Definitely be using this car. Against friends, maybe. And online, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you to anyone who showed up. Literally, thank you to anyone who showed up. I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all next time. I didn't even know how to end that. Wow, that was a really bad outro, actually. Well, I'll see y'all later. Stay quiet, but stay rude.